Hello everyone, welcome to a Fallout stream. Alright, yes, continue on from the last game. Alright, I did look up how to do this.
Hey there.
Alright. There we go. Right, if we look up, oh, we need to talk to it now.
They say the Legion's bringing in veterans from out in Arizona. Must be getting ready to attack.
I hope you're finding everything to your liking. You can jump out the window for all I care, mister. You got no right to come in here and start criticizing our town. Folks work hard to keep it clean and safe. We do the best we can, but still, there's always some of you finicky types that there's just no pleasing. Okay, if that's what you think.
No, I think Boone is in there. Time is this?
I don't think we got any more to discuss here. Well, it is. Not everybody appreciates it like they oughta. Watch out for strangers.
Right, I need you. Took me by surprise.
Hey, you came back. Must be doing something right.
That's it then. How did you know? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here. This is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here. I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander. Like you. You don't want to do that. Yeah. Working on your own, you're a lot less effective. I've been there and paid for it. But this isn't gonna end well. Fine. Let's get out of here.
Hey, we've got a companion. Alright. Actually, we're gonna do this now, so
I'll sit tight.
Yeah. I don't actually want you as a companion, I'd rather be by myself. Right. That is all the way up here, isn't it? Where's this Brotherhood of Steel bunker? We can dump some stuff off in here. So there should be some stuff in here. Alright, weapons. You! Oh, excuse me. I want to sell that. I do want to keep that on me. That does 51, this does 18. So we'll leave that. Don't want to sell them. Let's drop all them. I'm going to sell these books. I'm going to sell them. Want to keep that. Well, we've got some things. We can sell. Oh god, itchy does. I feel like a sneeze coming on. Oh. Let's equip a weapon. But I can't drop those anyway, so let's head on over to the gun runner's place, which is around there. I'm gonna save it because we have bad experiences with this.
Welcome, sir or ma'am.
Alright, we need much else I can get rid of. Just, yeah, can use those for that. I'll get rid of all these books as well. Alright. Right, these don't weigh anything. But so the weapons weigh something, but these don't. That does.
Come back and see us again soon.
Alright, let's save it again just before it crashes on us. Alright. Oh, still too heavy. Oh, we've got that gold bar, haven't we?
Welcome, sir.
I think it will come under this. I've got the hollow rifle, which is micro fusion rounds. But then you ain't gonna sell any, am ya? You don't sell energy cells either. Right, let's just buy. Just gonna buy loads of ammo. Oh, bloody hell. There we go.
Come back and see us again soon.
Right, we're gonna save it again. Right, what is our weight now? Right, we are under. So we're going to do this.
Are you here to jaw at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road? Wait a minute, I recognize you. Yeah, you're Alice McLafferty's rising star, ain't you? You sure you want to be here? McLafferty's non-competes are pretty rigid. I bet you are. But we only got room for one more on this expedition. You'll have to leave your friend behind. We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City, too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell. You ain't wrong. Losing the Salt Lake City run really stung us. If we can't re-establish contact with this run, we'll be in real trouble. Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80, or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn. Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways. Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the New Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die. Shoot. I bet you are. But we only got room for one more on this expedition. You'll
I
have to
thought
leave
I'd
your
left
friend
him behind.
Yeah.
There's only me here. Yeah, we got loads of ammo. God, that's gonna die soon. So what do I have to do?
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself. Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough. Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93. Talk about a pain in the ass. You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes. Catch you.
Are you here to jump?
How could I get rid of him?
Yeah.
Alright, give me a second, I'm going to have to look this up. Oh, bugger. Right, I was going to... Alright, I think I figured it out. We have to go down to, is it Nova? Trying to tell him it's time to part ways. Oh, for God's sake.
That guy Benny was a... If that's what you think. Alright. Guess I'll be around Novak for a while longer.
Oh.
Are you here to jaw at me a while longer? Oh. Are you now? I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now? You ain't never been to Zion, have you? We'll be passing through a whole mess of narrow slot canyons and high rough passes. A big pack will get you wedged in like a super mutant crawling through a storm drain, and too much weight will kill you in the thin air. All right, I reckon you know your limits. You keel over on me out there, though,
Oh.
and I'll leave your ass after we take everything useful you crammed in your pack. Yeah.
Right, I am gonna go get a few more bits and pieces, because now we've got that extra little bit. I know they don't weigh anything, but See, the thing is, I've put loads of stuff in different places and I have no idea what I've put them. That's what I was thinking of. I thought it was combat, but it's that. I think we've got everything we need. Yeah. Oh, we can head over there now. Well, the only thing I could do with is some armour. Just heading out. No, don't look at that. Get to this thingy place.
Ready, steady, fighty. Was that all?
If you please just be quiet.
Keep moving.
Shut up.
My favorite employee.
Oh, you've got no armor, have you?
Do you like me?
No, because you don't shut up. Alright, let's head up here. Let's just go and get it done.
Are you here to You sure about that? Well, the paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about this.
Yeah, I nuked all them.
Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Mal-Pace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about it. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame him. Well, at Hoover Dam, the mal-paced Leggett finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his new Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down.
Nice.
Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the mal-paced Leggett is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home. All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks. But here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired. But I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The new Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old
Come
Jed.
on, come on.
Who cares if
No
we
time
can't
to
get back
wait.
out the way we come? It's not a problem.
Come on, come on. God damn it, ambush! Cover people! Watch yourselves!
I don't deserve this. My armor don't even work. Why the fuck
Shut
you
the hell
hire
up,
me?
Ricky. Might as well be waving at us.
Stay low, people! Stay low!
I haven't shot anybody yet.
Here I come. I was the sheriff.
Sneaking done. Fighting now. Fighting over. This one looks pretty tough.
Keep still. I take it there's only me
Fighting
left
over.
alive. Fire axe. Right. Does mine need repairing? No, so I'm going to leave that.
Uh-oh. Bad guys dealt with. This one looks pretty tough.
Does he?
Wait.
Alright, where am we? Bloody hell, it's far away.
Time to fight. Cessation of hostilities complete.
You gonna come back for some more?
Are we being watched?
I'll make sure it's dead.
This one. Cessation of hostilities complete. Sneaking done. Fighting now. Bad guys dealt with.
Is there anything over this ridge? Aside from death. Right, the road down there. Let's see if we can get down there without killing ourselves. Let's look at the map. If we follow this road, we may be able to get there. So I thought I saw somebody.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Hey, we've gone up a level. I'll get 16, so let's max lockpick.
Time to fight.
Who? Where? Huh?
Bad guys dealt with.
So annoying. Ooh, some glyphs.
This one looks pretty tough. Aw.
There's someone shooting at me, but I don't know where from.
You're my best friend forever.
I'll take it.
Uh-oh.
Got it!
Fighting over.
Is there anything up here? Let's have another look at the map.
Time to fight.
Take
Bad
that.
guys dealt with.
Take that. What we got here? Anything useful? Doesn't look like it. Fire bomb. That would be a Molotov. Oh dear.
Sneaking done. Fighting now. Business dealt with.
It's getting a bit choppy. Oh, I will take your fresh potato. Oh, excuse me.
Uh-oh. Fighting over.
Ah. Now we have a little campsite here. Bloody geckos. Right, is it just... Yeah. Oh, I'm stuck on something. Right. Can we get up here? Doesn't look like we can that way. Aid. That's right, they're down there. Well, it looks like there's something up here.
Sneaking done. Fighting now. That's all.
Right. It's going to be up there, isn't it? So we're going to have to come back down and follow this all the way around, I think. Or can we do it? No, we can't do it from there.
This one looks pretty tough.
But they're down there. We don't need to go that way. Well, I hope not anyway. So looking at the map, if we just follow this round, well, let's get our weapons ready. I thought that was...
Fighting over.
There was no fighting anyway.
This one looks pretty tough.
I have this under control.
Julia? You shouldn't have attacked me, should you? Baby. Alright, let's head back up here. Tactical zigzagging. Oh, can I not get up there? Oh, it looks like I've got to keep going, following it round. Yeah. Right, where's your body, Daniel?
Catubio, Naio.
Nash me with you.
Uweka Muwerna. Aki.
Don't run off from me. Are you dead? Is that how you have died?
Starting combat. Just kidding. Bad
Right.
guys dealt with.
Up there. Oh crap, I'm lost. Right, let's just sleep for an hour. Oh, he's telling me to go just straight back out. No crap, how did I get up there? It's so dark. I could use some direction. Right, let's just wait a little bit until the sun comes back up so we can see. I'm so
Ready, steady, fighty.
Sure. Nice me with dear.
What did I do to you? I'm so lost. What's over this way? Nothing. Oh, so confusing. That's where I was going to go to just.
Cessation of hostilities complete. Who do you think is cuter, Dr. Klein or Dr. Boros?
Nobody, I don't care. It's like pointing right here. Ah. Ah. Oops. Seriously. I ain't walking all the way back there, stop there. Yeah. and see where he was when he died. So is it still the same thing? Yes. Let's try it one more time. No. Can't do that. So I'm gonna go make myself a coffee. Come on, load up. Right. I'm gonna make a coffee. I'll be back in a minute. Alrighty, I'm back. Right now, we've got to find our way back out of here. No, so not fast travelling, we're just going to run. Eee. Just got to retrace our steps all the way back. There is a location round here.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
No, I'm going to take that. Oh dear. We gotta get up here, haven't we?
Uh-oh.
Ah!
You're my best friend forever. Cessation of hostilities complete.
Oh, God. I'm stuck.
Sneaking done. Fighting now. Was that all?
Give me go there. No. It's getting very choppy.
Uh-oh.
You absolute tool.
This will keep you on your... Bad guys dealt with. Sneaking done. Fighting now. That's all.
Alright, let's that should keep us going. The fresh potato.
This one looks pretty tough. Was that all?
Bloody hell, I didn't do that. Oh.
Are we being watched?
Probably. The only thing I can think is with this is that everyone died at the start and I failed a quest by killing somebody. But we shall see. Oh, I'm going to repair this if I
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the White
But that
Bloods
is-
was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
With Daniel dead, the Whitelegs soon overran Zion and drove the Sorrows and dead horses from the valley. The Whitelegs plundered all of the pre-war buildings the Sorrows had marked off limits. Their squalor an affront to Zion's natural beauty. By year's end, little trace remained that the Sorrows had ever made the valley their home.
Already weakened by several seasons of bad trading, the Happy Trails Caravan Company was devastated by the failure of its expedition. The New Canaanites never re-established ties with the caravan. Their experiences with outsiders near the Great Salt Lake and in Zion had been far too negative. Within 6 months, the Happy Trails Caravan Company was bankrupted and dissolved.
In the shadow of Daniel's death, those Sorrows who survived the assault on Zion Valley mourned his loss, as was their custom. Word of Daniel's passing reached the New Canaanites several weeks later. They prayed that their brother would be well received by their
He
Lord.
attacked me.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Oh crap. Well, that was a pointless thingy, wasn't it? Then none of them should have attacked me. And we wouldn't have been in that situation at all. Right, if we look at the map, so we've got to blow up this bunker. I don't know how we go about it.
There you are. A few of us wanted to thank you for being such a good friend to the Brotherhood, so we've set aside some of our recycled energy cells. We'll leave a few of them in that footlocker in the corner every so often. The Paladins scoff at using recycled ammo, so no one should mind.
I think I needed a high skill with something. I gotta get down to level 2, I think. Yeah.
The reports say Mr. House's robots are now using tech we've never heard of. We need to send a team up there soon.
Yeah, that was good to me. This is gonna take a while. I'm not even going to attempt it. Yes. Oh, we've gone up a level as well.
Sneaking done. Fighting now. Injecting stim pack. Half a stim pack. Please take this. I don't want you to die. Cessation of hostilities complete.
Right, now we need to go up here.
Ready, steady, fighting.
Did you enjoy that? Shut up. We're gonna go see Yes Man, haven't we?
Short later.
Don't you just love that platinum chip? Buzzes with power and possibilities, doesn't it? If I were you, I'd almost want to deliver the chip to Mr. House, just to learn all its tricks. That is, unless you want to bring the NCR or Caesar's Legion to power. I wouldn't want to tell you what to do. Oh! He wanted to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That would give me control over all of Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then, I guess, I just do as I'm told. Sure! If the chip can be used to reset administrator privileges, it'll be super easy. Of course, ask away. Really? Talk about diplomatic skills. I mean, just not getting blown up was a success. Now they'll only blow up the right sorts of people. That's what matters. That's one down, 4 to go. If you say so. consider them filed away under not to be discussed again. That's 2 down, 3 to go. Wow, that is amazing. You are just a hero. I am serious. That's 3 down, 2 to go. Say no more, say no more. If you say they're good, they're good. That's 4 down, just 1 to go. You really know how to make a robot happy. Seriously, you just made my day. That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get together. As soon as Mr. House is out of the way, things will be great. There will be so much I can help you accomplish. I'll be waiting right here.
Right.
Howdy. Good seeing you again. All right.
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here.
Well. Right.
Have you destroyed the Brotherhood of Steel? Single-handedly destroying a Brotherhood of Steel bunker is quite an accomplishment. Platoons of NCR troops have died trying to do the same. This welcome news comes just in time, as events in the wider world are coming to a head. Aaron Kimball, the president of the new California Republic, is going to visit Hoover Dam to boost morale. Apparently, he hasn't considered the effect on the troops' morale of seeing their beloved leader get his brains blown out by a Legion sniper. I need you to make sure that no harm comes to President Kimball. It's fortunate that you've maintained good relations with the NCR. Simple. An NCR ranger named Graham is in charge of security arrangements for the visit. Present yourself to him. Let him know you want to help. Given your reputation, it's a near certainty that he'll accept your offer. Don't dally. The precise time of Kimball's visit is a closely guarded secret, but it will happen soon. Last I knew, President Kimball wasn't scheduled to visit the Lucky 38. Be on your way to Hoover Dam, will you? What did you want to discuss? That's because he ceased to be relevant when you recovered the platinum chip. Revenge doesn't interest me. Progress does. Sorry to deny you a moment of primate triumph, but you'll have to go elsewhere to sound your barbaric yawp. What else did you want to discuss? I care because he is a known quantity. Not the man so much as the political context he inhabits. Kimball rose to prominence as the hero of the Mojave when he led a campaign of reprisals against tribals who dared to attack NCR citizens. Ordering the occupation of Hoover Dam was his first act of office. As water and electricity flowed to NCR cities, his popularity soared. Conversely, his failure to annex the Mojave these 7 years, and the immense costs of occupying a foreign land, have eroded his popular support. Kimball's entire political career is inextricably bound up with the NCR's occupation of the Mojave. It's his war. If I compel the NCR to retreat, Kimball will be the sacrifice offered to the gods so decent NCR citizens can get on with their lives. In retrospect, the Mojave and Hoover Dam will seem like one man's misadventure. Kimball will be blamed, not me, not New Vegas. Then the hero of the Mojave would become the martyr of Hoover Dam. And when, subsequently, I force the NCR to retreat, they lick their wounds and dream of righteous vengeance against New Vegas. Hello, embargo. Farewell, tourist economy. I've calculated and recalculated these probabilities. Kimball must live. I'm sure the assassins will wait for you to show up.
Yeah.
Enjoy your time.
Alright. Let's get to Boulder City. Okay, what was this? Ah. Can we get around this way? Let's heal up a little bit. Actually, what I'm going to do is go here and get some of my weapons back. Take the minigun. Look, excuse me. Oh, they're broken anyway.
Okay, I'll go away.
Thank you. Right, it's not too far. Let's get to the ranger station. And he's got to head north.
Hey.
And being dressed as an NCR trooper, it should help us out. I'm going to have to play this again and go a different path. I think. There's so many different sides you can, or factions you can side with.
Just between us, Colonel Moore scares me sometimes.
So you're the one Mr. House sent. His Securitron here informed me of what's going on. Since Mr. House has helped me in the past, I'll let you help us during the President's visit. However, I will be keeping an eye on you. We've got a lot to do to prepare for the President's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable. Are you ready? Good. The President doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Get some rest. I'll brief you in the morning.
Right.
Glad you could join us. Most of my men are already on duty, and the crowd has already started gathering outside. We've got a busy day ahead of us. The plan is to get through today without the shit hitting the fan. So I'll be overseeing the security team personally, and keeping in constant contact with people over the radio. It's a good bet that the Legion is gonna try something today, so we have to be prepared for anything. We'll do whatever it takes to get the President through this visit in one piece. Ask your questions, but keep it short. You'll be allowed to carry your weapons, but they must remain holstered. If you pull them out, my men will shoot you. Understand? Security detail consists of rangers stationed here at the dam. Some will keep an eye on the crowd while others will watch the perimeter. Snipers and sharpshooters have been assigned to key locations, and we also have a special canine unit sniffing out members of the crowd. I've also locked down access to critical locations, such as the landing platform on the visitor center. Not a chance. Only the necessary personnel have authorization. The President arrives, gives a speech, and then leaves. That's all someone like you needs to know. Possible security threats. There was a new guy allowed to help with security at the last minute. Other than that, we don't...
Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that.
Keep an eye on the crowd and keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Other than that, just stay out of the way. If there's nothing else, then let's get moving. President Kimball is arriving shortly. If you want to do any last-minute security sweeps or take a look around for anything suspicious, do it now. Once you're ready, meet me outside on the observation deck. Don't take too long.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Things are getting stranger every day.
Where would I investigate for clues?
Morning.
Oh, come on. There's nothing in here, is there?
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Hey, you haven't seen my friend around here, have you? His name is Ben, and he's an engineer. We were supposed to meet up so we can watch the president's speech together, but he hasn't shown up yet. Okay, well... Still no luck finding my friend. He better show up soon.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Alright, I can't... Let's just see what this dude has to say.
Nothing is gonna happen to the president on my watch.
Hey-o! He's coming to give a big fancy speech to all us troops stationed here at the dam. I'm pretty excited. He seems like such a nice guy, and I get to meet him. He's giving me a medal. I don't know why, though. I'm just doing my job like all the other guys. I'm still excited, though. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk to you that much.
You better get out of here.
Shut up. What? I want to talk to somebody.
Only engineers and authorized personnel are allowed upstairs. Please step away. Have you finished your security sweep? Looks like that's his vertibird coming right now. It's showtime. Let's not mess this up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some security procedures to oversee.
Oh, there it is.
Thank you, my fellow Californians, who have come so far to answer the call to service put forth by the Republic. It is for you that I have come here, and it is because of you that I am able to do so. We enjoy our privileges because you take the greatest of risks, and are prepared to make the most noble sacrifices. It is because of men and women like Private First Class Jeremy Watson that Nevada and the new California Republic remain free and secure. Born in a tin shack on the outskirts of One Pine, Jeremy Watson never had it easy. His father worked as a caravan guard on the short route, and his mother, like many Californians, braved the ruins of the old world as a prospector. They suffered through water shortages, raider attacks, and the Brotherhood War. Like our mighty Sierra Nevadas, They endured. But the time came when they could no longer shoulder the burden alone. 12 years ago, they called out for help, and the Republic heard them. Troopers, Rangers, just like you, answered the clarion call. Men and women stepped forward to say, I will carry the weight. And at Owens Lake, we made true on our promise, driving out the raider tribes to establish a lasting peace in the eastern Sierra Nevadas. We carried the weight, and though we left behind many of our brothers and sisters on that battlefield, it did not break us. 10 years ago, Chief Elise met with representatives of the Desert Rangers to discuss terms of what would become the Ranger Unification Treaty. The treaty was more than a resolution to welcome the Desert Rangers into the Republic. It was a covenant to protect Southern Nevada against Caesar's Legion and the tyranny of his regime. There are some back home who ask me, but who are we protecting? What does Nevada to us? Sometimes we forget that the light of our society shines beyond our borders. Sometimes we take those privileges for granted that our forebears fought so hard to achieve. We must always remember that wherever Californians stand, we carry our principles with us. Equal respect, representation, and protection under the laws of a just republic. This was the same fire that burned in the heart of the old world that preceded us. We are the heirs of that civilization.
I could have gone out of the way doing this.
Into the darkness of this wasted land. When the Republic called on the men and women of California to carry that fire across the Mojave, Jeremy Watson answered. You answered. Together you carried the weight. And when PFC Watson's platoon came under attack at Forlorn Hope, he took the greatest risk. Not only for his fellow Californians, but for California itself. He was prepared to make the most noble of sacrifices to defend the principles of our republic, even here, on Nevada soil. His actions are a beacon to all of us who stand here today in tribute to his valor. Private First Class Jeremy Watson, on behalf of the Senate and people of the new California Republic, it is my honor to present you with the Star of Sierra Madre. Not far from this spot, a monument.
You better get out of here.
What was I meant to do?
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Oh well. Let's speak to her again and see if she's got anything else to say.
Oh, hi. Thanks again for helping us with that data. I mean, the feed only lasted about 30 seconds, and it's not that useful, but, well, we tried. We were connected for half a minute and received enough data to fill 5 holodisks. It looked like nonsense at first, but we decoded it. It was all biometric data, life signs from Mr. House. The technology he's using is so advanced that it samples data hundreds of times per second. It's fascinating, but depressing. Whatever technology he has can't possibly be practical for the people out here. About 5 years now. I have family back in Arroyo. But this is where all the good work is being done, so to speak. NCR taxes and inflation have been hard for a lot of people to deal with, and most of the money's going to the war effort. There's not much funding for medical research with OSI or any other group. Not unless it has a military application, anyway. After 2 tries, I think I've learned enough. I'm sure there's something more promising I could be helping the other followers with. Oh yeah. I didn't tell you about the first time. I'd rather not talk about it if you don't mind. True. Alright. The first try was a little less professional. Someone important on the strip had access to some of House's technology. Specifically, a Securitron. And more specifically, the someone was Benny. I know, he shot you in the head and everything. But this was a while ago. I knew he was sleazy, but I didn't realize he was so cold-blooded. He sure didn't. Benny was pretty tight-lipped and cryptic about the thing. But he did let me poke around in it for a while. I wound up helping Benny a lot more than he helped me. Once he had access to the Securitron's memory banks, he kicked me out of the tops. Big surprise, right? Should have seen that coming. The Securitron was disabled somehow. Might have been an EMP given some of the damage I saw. Anyway, he wanted it re-enabled and connected to Mr. House's data network. The trick was getting it to be invisible on the network. If Mr. House detects a rogue Securitron in his system, he remotely fries it. Getting around that security feature was a bit tricky. Yeah, strange as it sounds, I figured that bad-mouthing one of the Strip's most powerful people wasn't a good idea. The only reason why I'm telling you any of this is because he's gone now. What do you want to know?
I've just asked her, isn't I?
I already told you. See you when I see you.
Right, I'm gonna have to go and have a wee. I'll be back in a moment. I'm gonna make another coffee as well, so yeah, back in a minute. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's go tell Mr. House the bad news.
Kimball is dead. What a mess you've made. Every step of my plan has been precisely calculated and was, until now, well executed. Up to this point, your efforts yielded near-perfect results. But now I'm forced to fumble in the dark, to gamble. Light must be brought to this darkness. Between the Strip and Helios 1 lies the El Dorado electrical substation. Humble as it appears, the substation has immense strategic value, for it's there that you'll jumpstart the Lucky 38's dormant reactor. Gain access to the substation's control room and install this override module. Just so you know, there are NCR troops guarding the station. With this accomplished, all preparations will have been made. The battle for Hoover Dam will be upon us before long.
Yeah.
Be advised.
As I've said before, the thing with this game that annoys me the most is the constant travelling backwards and forwards between different places.
The power. Keep moving.
Yes.
We better get out of here. We won't go quietly.
This is what I mean. Come here. Do that, and I've got to go all the way back.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Oh, that's good. We got a lockdown-free holiday here in the UK. So, no being cooped up indoors over Christmas.
Do not be alarmed. We've been upgraded to serve you.
As you can see, Vegas is humming along. I've tested my C3I broadcasting arrays. Everything is in order. And just in time, as it turns out, the forces of Caesar's Legion are on the march, establishing a staging area east of the dam. Their assault could begin at any moment, so that's where you'll be heading, if you're ready. Hoover Dam. Indeed they do. An army that'll be too distracted with killing legionaries to notice the real reason you're there. Your objective is to reach a control room halfway across the dam and install an override module similar to the one you used at the substation. The override will enable me to control the entire dam's power output. You may remember how the bunker at the fort was rather dimly lit. Well, just like the Lucky 38, it needs a big jolt of electricity to power up. You've already uploaded the new operating system to the Securitrons. All they need is power, and they'll be in fighting trim. We've accomplished a great deal, you and I. One last task and our work is complete. I'll see you in the control room.
Better. Have a nice day.
Well, I take it this is going to be...
You must get to the control room and install the override chip.
Let's repair those. Right, where's your body? You can have that one thingy back. Right, let's look at the map.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room.
Wanna bet? Bring it on. Right, let's heal up a little bit.
I knew you'd make it. Resourceful as always. The override module is functioning properly. I'm rerouting power to the Securitron vault at the fort as we speak. I just need you to head over to the east power plant and manually activate the switch. When you return topside, I think you'll see that my Securitron army is a little more than the Legion was prepared to handle. Oh, and before you go, grab that printout spooling from the console here. Those papers set the terms for the NCR's unconditional surrender. I thought you might enjoy the honor of presenting them to the NCR's commanding officer once the Legion has been defeated. Cheers.
Have I just been given that? Why can't I add... Oh no. Yeah. Take that.
You won't escape. Had enough? You like that? Had enough? You like that?
Oh. Oh dear, I am not feeling very well. Oh god, I'm nearly dead. Oh, I didn't want... There is a rocket you. Right, where about have I got to go to? Oh, for God's sake, my aim's terrible.
And who are you to come before me? You bear the insignia of the bear, yet you do not wear it as a soldier of the West wears it. Kaiser's will is made truth through me. I am a hammer against all that defy his rule. If you seek to stand against me, you shall fall as the West falls. I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of the bear. Let us hope your skill with weapons proves greater. So you seek quarter? Terms of surrender? Our roads into NCR are hung with the bodies of those who attempted to negotiate with us. Save your speeches. We will take Hoover Dam and move forward until our feet crush the setting sun beneath them. I have no need to hold it. Anything the West sends against me shall break against the wall that is the Legion. You think we would march without a means of resupply? We have the fort. We will have the dam. Other communities will fall. And we shall harvest as we move west. We only need move forward. There are many towns, many slaves, ripe for the taking as the tribes from the east were. You rely too much on the trappings of civilization. The people of the West were once tribes. They will relearn their ways, or... Long ago, when taking Denver, I had to face such a challenge. Many died over many years to claim the city as ours. It was the lines of food and water that nearly broke the Legion's strength, and the lack of tribals near that cursed city. When I felt in that struggle, I felt as I saw the map of the West. The West is a trap. The bear has already been caught in it, and it is dying. My coming would have saved you, set your people free in ways they cannot see. War would have tested them, broken the weak with its violence, yet allowing the strong to arise. Violence gave you that strength, awakened you. I can see it upon your face, where 2 bullets left their mark. Perhaps it is unfortunate Wolpers was not here to hear your words. Something tells me you would prove more than his match. Until the day when our armies meet again, envoy of Vegas. I shall wait for you on the battlefield.
Well, what do we do now? Oh, that was a surprisingly peaceful outcome, wasn't it? Oh dear.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for. Vegas? What, the families? Or House? You're talking about House. What is this Brahmin shit? I'm not getting the feeling we're all about to sing Kumbaya here. What the hell are you talking about? What is this? The free economic zone of New Vegas? What the hell does that mean? Oh, wait, here we go. Demands NCR's immediate withdrawal. Withdraw? Like fucking hell we're withdrawing. We just held the dam. We didn't do it to let it go. This paper of yours isn't fit to wipe my ass. If you think after all that's happened, I'm going to grab my ankles and take it like the Legion. You know I won't surrender the dam. And certainly not to the ghost man of Vegas and his new right hand of the week. We held this place for years. Kicked one-legged out of here so hard Caesar burned him to a crisp. It's our post. We fought for it. I'll fight for it again today. If you're looking to convince me otherwise, you better have a lot more reasons than you just telling me to go. True. Guess I'm a little too used to seeing Securitrons in Vegas to think they'd turn and be bad news. And I know how bad they can get. Look, House, Vegas, it's pretty. Got you blinded a bit maybe. But NCR's got perks too. Think about it before you sign on with him. And if you say no, keep in mind what that means. NCR may have its problems, but when we're riled, watch out. I'm not going to throw away the lives of my men just to make a point. And there'll be other days.
You know, I've had thousands of employees in my time. Few met my expectations. Fewer still surpassed them. Your performance has been nothing short of spectacular. If I have need for a specialist of your stripe again, I'll know just where to turn. Back to Vegas, shall we? I really should do something about that monorail with all the new resources at hand. I can make sure it not only runs, but runs on time. Always bothered me, the imprecision. General Oliver will try to make good on his threats, and he'll find support among citizens outraged by Kimball's assassination. The odds of the Californian public supporting a full-scale re-invasion, however, are slight. My Securitrons could beat them anyway. In any case, Vegas might see a dip in revenue for a year or two, but eventually the tourists will come flooding back, and their money with them. Vegas will be a shining jewel in the middle of the desert, an oasis of light, a beacon to show mankind the way to the stars. This is just the start, you see. This is where it all begins.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs
Well, I think that's it.
cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. Mr. House's Securitron army took control of Hoover Dam and the Strip, pushing both the Legion and the exhausted NCR out of New Vegas. Mr. House continued to run New Vegas his way, a despotic vision of pre-war glory. The streets were orderly, efficient, cold, New Vegas continued to be the sole place in the wasteland where fortunes were won and lost in the blink of an eye. The courier, fair and kind-hearted to those in the wasteland, ensured that Mr. House would keep New Vegas stable and secure for future generations. Mr. House afforded him every luxury at his disposal in the Lucky 38, out of gratitude and a quiet sense of pride for his choice in lieutenants.
Black Mountain Radio continued to broadcast its peculiar form of propaganda. Raul Tejada faced his execution each day, though pardoned in the end. Travelers venturing too near Black Mountain continued to be harassed by Tabitha's followers.
I didn't go
Mr.
there.
House showed little interest on the boomers, who eventually began venturing out to Nellis to meet and trade with travelers.
Buried beneath tons of rubble, the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel was no more. Those few who were outside the Hidden Valley bunker when it was destroyed settled into new lives, or headed west to find a new chapter to join.
The Fiends staged an attack against Camp McCarran during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam. During the NCR's retreat, the Fiends overwhelmed many of the troopers before Mr. House's Securitrons could deal with them.
After Mr. House gained control of New Vegas, he sent a Securitron to Goodsprings as a token of appreciation for helping the courier. Victor was a mixed blessing, however, as he continually monitored the town for Mr. House.
Rose of Sharon Cassidy died as her caravan died. In an unmarked grave,
I feel bad
another
about that.
victim of the Mojave.
Flush with his victory, Mr. House sent Securitrons into Freeside, thinking to increase his control over the area. When fighting broke out, the Kings fought valiantly, but were no match for the armored killing machines, and were wiped out to the last man.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 powder gang tormented the Mojave wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
Despite NCR's pledge to support Prim, they abandoned the town after their loss to Mr. House. As repayment for their NCR loyalty, Mr. House sends Securitrons to Prim to protect it and collect heavy taxes from its citizens.
And so the courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war
never changes. Right. Right, that is that done. I think we will do another one of this again. So I say there's so many different paths you can choose. There's loads of stuff I've missed out on as well. So yeah, that's something we can look forward to. But before we do another playthrough in New Vegas, excuse me, we have Fallout 4 to tackle, so that is going to be the next one. Oh yeah, that is going to be it. So if you've enjoyed it, please do leave a like, and if you really enjoyed it and want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you all on the next stream. So